Thank you so much for being part of this. Nothing serious. We're just gonna chat and then just get to know you guys. I've seen you before, my guy. Uh, I've seen you before. Where did I see you? Yeah.
Now he's shy. He's not a child anymore. Nah, it's fine. We good. These are my partners in crime, in recovery.
Nah,
I
Yeah.
tried to infect them, but they refused.
they are too strong. You guys
So
are
we're all fine now.
soldiers.
Mm, I'm just not
Yeah,
sure of our
no. This
view.
one says, yeah.
I'm not sure of our view because comments are hiding your face. So it seems as if you guys could be on the same level, but it's not possible, right?
They'll find a way. They'll find a way. They'll come
Yeah.
to my
Okay.
level. Is that
Yeah.
better?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
But
You
now the
come
And then
last
down.
he just
couple.
leans down a bit. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let me just first introduce to our viewers and to Mrs. Mopedi here. So Dr. K is my homeboy.
Okay.
He used to be the go-to dentist in Kwakwa. Now he's moved to Joburg.
Second legend. Yeah.
I can legend. And Dr. K, when you were a dentist, I was still a little boy. Can't tell how old are you?
I
I,
don't
I,
go there.
when you're a dentist,
I'll be
when you're a
50 in
dentist,
2 years.
yeah.
You look very young. You must also give us secrets to being forever young. Because Wamana
Now
Jaros
and
is
then
heading
get,
there. Jaros is heading there, so we need,
yeah, there. But
Yeah.
you
So,
guys look
so
young too.
Huh?
You guys look very young too.
It's because we are young.
I know.
okay. So yeah, introduction. So Dr. K is a dentist. He's been the go-to dentist in Kwakwa. Moved now to
Four
Four
ways, he
Ways,
says.
where he's still the go-to. So you're operating in Four Ways on Soweto, right?
Yeah.
You no longer have anything in Kwakwa.
No, I've got colleagues there that carried on with my practice.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, no, that's good. And then can you introduce the kids or they introduce themselves?
This is Mananki, my daughter.
Hello, Manai.
She's how old are you? 9?
No, I'm not.
She's turning 13 in September. And this is Pops, my son. He's 18.
Hey,
Hey,
Pops.
guys.
Sure.
He's,
Yeah.
Manik, when are you turning 13? September when?
The second.
No, I'm the 7th, so you're a Virgo.
Uh,
Yeah. So the
yeah.
reason we are here, we just wanted to chat with you guys regarding your road to recovery. As you've made it public on your social media, Dr. K, that you are recovering from COVID-19. So just to catch up with you guys, and then just to let other people out there know that you can recover from this and what can they do and all those things. So I will start from the beginning. The first thing I would like to know, how did you find this out? What were one of those earliest symptoms, not full blown symptoms, or something like, could this be it? Can you take us through that?
Because I'm asthmatic, and I have sinus problems all year long, there was no warning signs. So I just found myself having normal symptoms that I would have in winter.
Asthma symptoms.
And then, no, like you're not even a tight chest. You just have a runny nose, and then you'll have slight headache from your sinuses. And then, and you must remember today is day 13 at home, ne? And then tomorrow will be day 14, and then the day after tomorrow
So
I'm
you are
going back to work.
still in isolation.
If you can call this isolation, yes, fine. But
Okay, what do you call it? What is
we've
it?
been at home we've been at home the last 14 days, last 13 days, yeah. And
Okay.
then the symptoms were typically a runny nose and but that's typical for me in winter. You understand?
Okay.
And then I went to what do you call this? And then I was still working. And then
Okay.
13 days ago, it's on a Saturday, 12 days ago, something like that. On Thursday, I took a shower as usual, but after the shower, I couldn't walk.
Couldn't walk how? Like, why?
Your feet were
Muscle
heavy?
stiffness.
Oh,
My legs were heavy. I felt nauseous. I had just had soft porridge, and then I was about to I usually have soft porridge and breakfast before I go to work. And then I was just shivering cold in the morning after taking a shower. And then I'm that kind of stubborn person. If I wake up, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go to work. But that day I couldn't.
wow.
And I think it caught me by surprise. And suddenly that whole day I couldn't eat. Soft porridge was the last thing I had. And then Friday I tried to eat something. It went down, but you could see I was deteriorating very fast out of nowhere.
Could you not eat? Could
And
you not
then
eat because you didn't have an appetite, or you couldn't eat because
no
I don't know, it was
appetite.
painful to swallow?
No appetite. And that's very important, ne? Because when I picked up that my symptoms got worse as I stopped eating, then I immediately told everybody in the house, you have to take multivitamins only for the purpose of sustaining your appetite. Because once your appetite goes, the symptoms get worse immediately. So I told
is
the
it?
kids, I told the nephews that they must take multivitamins immediately and they must not stop eating. Just eat the right stuff, eat a lot of protein.
At that point,
Yeah.
did you already know that it is COVID, or why were you advising them that way? At that time, were you already saying, okay, get COVID?
Look, it was just now turning out to be a very bad flu because when last year I had swine flu. So when you get a flu, you get muscle stiffness and you start getting a bit of tummy problems. And then that time I was even on antibiotics for flu, because that 3 days earlier, that Monday, I had started having my sinuses were worse, but I could still work. And then the reason why I decided they should eat is because when you gym, your muscle stiffness is worse when there's not enough electrolytes and nutrients in your body. So if you don't eat properly, you get more stiffness. Like you must drink lots of water and eat properly. So from my gym experience, I decided to deal with the muscle stiffness, start eating now and don't stop.
Okay. And then when did you decide, okay, this could be COVID, let's go to test, guys?
I went to test alone on Saturday, 2 days later.
The same day?
No, I couldn't go to work on Thursday. Then 2 days later, when I found my footing, I got the strength to wake up and go and test.
Okay.
And
then
by that
you
time,
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come back and my nephews were having a. Sorry, Maja.
No, you can go on.
Yeah, I come back home and my nephews were having a small braai and some friends decided to come. And later on, I got fed up with the braai in the yard and I told them I just got my results and I tested positive. And because they are people in their 20s and 30s, they looked at me like, oh, okay. And then they continued with the music.
Are you serious?
and then I used some bad words and then they left. And these are family, by the way.
Huh?
These are family, but I hadn't gotten my results yet at the time.
Oh, you had not gotten your results?
Yeah.
No, I hadn't.
Okay. And then
I just wanted to save them.
Man, you did the right thing. You're right. Yeah.
And how did you guys
What
feel
were they even doing gathering in the first place?
I'm thinking the same thing, but then I don't want to say it.
No, it was not supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then tell me, how did you guys feel when your daddy comes and he tells you guys, well, I've tested positive, or however it happened? How did you guys, was your reaction, and how did you guys feel?
No, the thing is that when he told us that he tested positive, like you wouldn't think that he just tested positive for coronavirus because he was just jumping around,
Yeah, he was
making
so
food. I don't even know.
So he
So
did not
like,
look like a sick person.
no, he didn't.
No, but this was on Monday when the results
Okay.
came out on Friday. And
Okay.
but when I came back, I said to them, we are going to act like we all have corona. There's 5 of us in the house. The other 2 guys are in their 30s. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then Mananki, shame, she was my doctor and nurse. So, you know, when you have sinuses and you say to the child, can you pass me 1, 2, 3? And she quickly brings it. And you say to the child, can you pass me 1, 2, 3? And then you say,
Yeah.
Eish, maybe I have corona. Maybe this child now is infected. That's when you find out the symptoms are serious. Because from Monday, I would come back tired from work, and then I would say to her, can you pass me 1, 2, 3? And then we are acting normal as a family, you know. And then she'll pass me my lemon water, whatever. I take my ACC 200 or whatever. And then now I was scared. I said, ish. But then it immediately occurred to me. I got sick the moment I couldn't eat anymore. So I said,
So that was Thursday.
From Thursday onwards, and then Saturday I got tested. Yes, Thursday I got muscle stiffness. And then incidentally, the one nephew is 30 years old. He tested on Monday when I got my results. And then on Tuesday he got his result, but he never got sick. There was a time on Thursday or Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, when he could sleep a little longer, but it didn't matter anymore. We knew that, you check up on them and they would say, yeah, just lie down and whatever. And then, so there was more than one person in the house with corona. And to be honest, by the time we wanted to isolate anybody and whatever, it was too late. We have a helper that comes to the house. That's the one person we managed to isolate more than the rest of us, because we brought a box of gloves for her and we told her she mustn't walk around the house without a mask. And we kept the doors are quite big here. We keep the windows and the doors open. The house is fully aerated. And then, yeah, so, and I told, there was 2 days when I told her not to get into my bedroom, not to tidy up my bedroom. She must just focus on the few things. And then there was a time when we told her to come in at 9 and leave early. And there was a time when we told her, like, from Friday, we won't see her. We'll see her the Monday. We were trying to protect her. We tried to isolate her. But the rest of us, we just been sharing remotes and everything. By the time we found out, it was too late.
Mara, that means
it's
then
normal
that
for
because I get to Manaki and her brother didn't get it, right?
They never tested. I found it was a waste of time.
Okay.
So that means for Horevela, the
assumed
children,
everybody was
I'm
positive.
not trying to say children won't get it, but children are the least likely then, like what government is saying for children's
Are least likely
immunity.
to develop symptoms or get anything serious from COVID.
Yes.
How true, from a doctor perspective, how true is that?
Look, I'm not an expert in virology or corona, but from what I've studied and what I've watched on TV and what I've been following around, children are least likely to have comorbidities, so their symptoms are least likely to be bad.
Okay.
But my advice has been to every person that I speak to, please take multivitamins now. Whether you've been in contact or you suspect anything, don't allow yourself for half a day where you have no appetite.
Wow.
Don't allow
I
that
wanted
situation.
to get that. And on the remedies that you currently are using for these things. Let's start with traditional, natural remedies, and then let's get to, after that, and then let's get to what you call pharmaceutical remedies. How would you say natural remedies have assisted you, and what are they, and how are they assisting?
Okay, outright I was on Augmentin. Augmentin is not a drug I take easily because I'm allergic to Augmentin. It gives me very bad diarrhea. So we added.
What is that? What is that?
It's an antibiotic, Augmentin.
Okay.
It's got a penicillin in it. Yeah, it's a very commonly used antibiotic for colds and flus, but it didn't work. And then I was on Zithromax. Zithromax and Augmentin make the diarrhea worse. I think with Corona, it was just very bad. And then I think that was my worst experience, if you ask me.
Is it?
So Zithromax is also an antibiotic.
Yeah, it's an antibiotic. But Zithromax is usually short doses anyway. So, and then I'm on ACC 200 most of the time anyway, just to bring out the phlegm in my asthma. And then it eases my sinusitis as well. And then the only other significant thing I was using is a steroid. Remember, at the moment, the drug, the ace of spade in drugs now in Corona is a steroid. I forgot its name. It was on prednisone. Prednisone is a very common steroid used in colds and flus and asthma people. So that's as much as I do. And then asthma pumps and my antihistamines. Let's talk about the home remedies, ne?
Yeah.
The best one that worked for me. Let me tell you something that worked magic on Saturday evening, ne, after I had gone to test and I came back. Obviously, I had a congested nose and I had these other problems and whatever. And then something reminded me, one of my sisters posted on my family, whatever group on WhatsApp, something about onion, ne?
Onion.
You know, onion.
Yeah.
Then I went and chopped the onion. And I took the onion. I couldn't smell the onion. So obviously it's Corona. I haven't gotten my test yet back, but you can't smell things. You can't taste things. So, and you can't eat. So it's Corona. So, and then I started chopping onion. And Mananki was saying the onion was too harsh on her eyes and her nose and whatever. I started sniffing the onion. Chop half, sniff it. I'm telling you, it started opening my nose.
Really?
The onion on a plate.
Yeah.
Onion on a plate.
So just
You
chopping
chop,
it
chop,
up,
chop, chop, and then bringing it close to your face. And then it starts opening your nose.
Oh, wow. So the smell of an onion.
Yeah.
So what if one...
The smell of onion.
What if one ustimakayon? So I'm thinking to get maximum effect.
That's what followed next.
Huh?
That's what I did next.
Okay.
That's what I did next. And then I put onion in a bucket. And then I put eucalyptus. And then I put boiling water.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it started, the steam started opening me up. And let me tell you, there's a scientific reason for that. Onion is a mucolytic. It helps with the running of mucus. The mucus can run more easily.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Mucus can run more easily with onion. Onion has antibacterial effect, but the effect was immediate. Onion on its own, onion with eucalyptus, and onion with eucalyptus and steam.
What is eucalyptus?
Where do people get what eucalyptus is? It's like lavender. Where do people get the eucalyptus? Can a person get it for discount?
Yeah, you can, but it's finished.
Eucalyptus
is what Vicks is made out of. Yeah, but they're stocking up. I mean, like with everything.
You bought it all. You bought it all, Dr. K.
No, people started buying it. When you go there, there's no Vicks.
Yeah.
When you go to the shop, there's no Vicks. Serious, the nation is healing itself.
Wow.
But remember this Vicks thing from when we were young was. And then the other thing I was using, there was a sharing it on Facebook. I made a concoction of lemon, turmeric, cinnamon, what else? Ginger. You see, my doctor knows these things. Garlic.
You're the nurse of the house, no maniki.
Yeah, she's a mother who art in farm all.
Yeah.
So I made a mixture of all those. And then Kaisefa, and then we drank the juice. Let me tell you, people don't like funny things. And this was that Saturday or Sunday or whatever. People don't like funny things. But there's 5 of us in the house. When I put that jug out, even people who would rather be drinking vodka, I saw them finish that thing like nobody's business.
Are you
Oh, wow.
serious?
Some put honey, some put ACC 200 in it, some put whatever. It didn't last a day. It was finished,
Wow.
And so of the things that I spoke about, ginger is also anti-inflammatory. Remember, when you get a cold, it's an immune reaction. So you'll get an inflammatory reaction where you get lots of phlegm. So in order to control the phlegm, you need anti-inflammatories. But a person like me is asthmatic. So I can't use Boma Disprin, Boma whatever. So Disprin does like terrible things to me. It starts giving me panic attacks and I start getting a tight chest. So cinnamon is also a blood thinner. A blood thinner which Disprin is recommended or you must use as a blood thinner because COVID is a clotting disease.
Oh.
It's called disseminated intravascular coagulation. It's a big word, but
But
it's
it
just
causes clotting. It causes
there's lots
clotting.
of clots that form everywhere. Eh?
It causes clotting.
I'm listening. Yeah, COVID causes clotting around the body, but when it comes to the lungs, then it leads to pneumonia. That's basically what COVID is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk
Yes.
about zinc. Let's talk about zinc because I see it a lot. They recommend it a lot as well.
Yeah, zinc is a mineral name. You get it in a lot of your foods, natural foods and stuff. So zinc, they say it lessens the severity of the symptoms and it shortens the period or the duration of the suffering. So it is an antiviral agent, zinc.
Okay.
Okay.
So usual people should just Google these things and you'll find that you'll get some of this information. So it's just good against viral infections.
Yeah. Let's talk about your attitude when all these things are happening. Attitude of the kids and your attitude.
Can I ask one more thing? So you didn't use Lingana at all?
I've been drinking Lingana from my mother's backyard since Since these kids came back from lockdown? I don't know. For about 2 months, I was drinking Lingana.
Yeah.
But in small doses. Sometimes you need to drink these things in small doses because Lingana apparently it'll give you urinary tract infections because you need lots of water to wash it off.
Oh,
But none of these things work like a bomb, you see. You need to fortify your immune system on a long-term basis.
Okay. So your way of living, your habits have to assist your immune system.
It's not just, it's not your lifestyle, it's your life.
Wow.
That's a nice one. It's not a lifestyle, it's your life. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my question, and also to you guys, how your attitude and then your mental capacity, how has this assisted you through all this? What was the kind of attitude? Were you guys scared, or were you guys just going through that? Hey guys, let's drink this thing. It's gonna be fine. What was the? I don't know who wants to take this one, but what was the kind of attitude around the house?
No. What is it? Yeah, I won't lie. When my father didn't wake up for like the first 2 days, I know I was scared. Because like obviously the first day, he never like really sleeps in yet. It's like we always wake up. He's always the first person to wake all of us up. So watching the first person to wake all of us up, not wake up in the morning.
Wow.
Why? Like so, we were a bit like after, like he started getting better. You know what I'm saying? I think our attitudes changed. And like we went from a more fearful and apprehensive, tone to like a more calm. Because now, okay, we're almost over the hill. He's gonna be fine.
He says he got tiger's blood. I don't know what it means.
Can you hear from the way he speaks that confidence?
But remember,
is coming out.
in 2015, I removed the lump here. So we've had our health scares with me. So it's not a new thing anymore.
So you're
And
the
even then, I
problematic
got
one.
very thin.
You are the one that's cause a family drama.
No, I'm the survivor. I teach them how to survive. I teach them how to survive. I lead us into problems and show them how to get out.
Oh, I see. Their
Yeah.
leadership.
I'm leading by example.
I see.
And by the way, whenever I'm in trouble, what we usually do whenever I get into trouble like that, usually when we change a diet, we start changing a diet, the three of us.
Oh, okay.
You find we almost have the same blood group, and then
What's your
so we start
What's your
eating the
blood
same
group?
things. It's the weak one, the A positive.
I'm A positive and I'm quite
Serious.
yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. I hope it's something else. Then the kids will be safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dr. K, I must say, yeah, well done. You've been in isolation for like 13 days now. How long is it?
13 days, he said.
13.
13 days today, yeah.
Yeah, and your attitude is
13 days, yeah.
I always check your posts and everything, and I think attitude is everything in circumstances like this. You know, if you can have positive attitude, because you talk about it, you still laugh. You're not in crisis. You still, and I think that could be a factor.
I think if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. So you better enjoy your way there. So
Yeah.
I mean, refuse to give in.
Yeah.
Tell whatever comes your way.
That's
That's my attitude in business as well. You know, whatever comes my way, it's gonna sort it out. If it can't get sorted out, I'll die trying. You know.
That's a good
That's
a
good
good
one.
one. I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you also.
So
Like, yeah.
yes, I'm listening. Yes.
We're watching a video today, and this doctor mentioned, I don't know if you know about it, there's a cure already, and it's hydroxy. What is it?
Hydroxychloroquine.
Chloroquine.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's.
Chloroquine. Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
that's a very debatable thing there. I picked up the news on the drug 4 months ago when this thing started. Trump was strongly suggesting that people must try it, and he even came out publicly and he said he was trying it himself. It's a malaria drug that is known to cure malaria and a few other infections, but they say the side effects are not worth the risk, they say.
Oh.
So this video went viral, and there's background criticism that says she's being used to sell this drug. Let me tell you this thing. There's no cure for viral infections.
Yeah.
There's no cure for flu now. If you get flu, there's no cure for flu. You can only manage the symptoms. So if you don't have a good immune system, they can chain you down to a ventilator and pump you with drugs. People have died. 500,000 people in the world have died. You understand? There's no magic wand that works like that.
Okay.
So I don't think anyone should be made. I mean, it's like the story of the vaccine. Vaccine works with your immune system. Vaccine, it torments your immune system, and it says, what if you were to have me as a viral infection? And then the body says, okay, bring it on. This is the antibiotics I will make against you.
Oh.
And then your body makes antibodies, and then you kill the virus. That's how it works.
Is that why a flu vaccine is? Because I found that I once did a flu vaccine, and here I got sick, and that's when I told myself I decided.
Yes, different people react differently to different vaccines. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Doc, I suspect this thing is going to cut us in 5 minutes. I think it has sort of a time limit. That's why it cut that time. So in this 5 minutes, I don't know, what do you guys want to tell us? Are you feeling okay? And then what have you have already told us what you have learned. But in summary, just to close and tell people out there who are experiencing this thing, who are scared, and then, just wait from you.
Look, don't allow yourself to lose appetite. Start multivitamins today, whether you have symptoms or you've been in contact or whatever, doesn't matter. Start multivitamins and eat a lot of protein so that you can have lots of energy in the body. Stay away from sugar, stay away from alcohol. On Sunday, we were celebrating that we are feeling better, and we had cake. Each Monday, we felt it, all of us. Okay, the others had alcohol as well, so we felt well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they felt worse.
Yeah.
So stay away from alcohol and thingy because it'll delay your healing.
Okay. So when are you back to work? And I think people have toothaches out there.
I'll be
They
back
want to
at
sort
work
them out.
in 2 days' time. I'll be back at work in
Wonderful.
2 days' time. And let me tell you something funny. What I did, I actually told my patients, I told my receptionist to announce to my patients, okay, the guy will finally be back on Thursday. He says, I must tell you he had corona. If you want to cancel your appointment, you can cancel, maybe come at a later date. So I'll see who's waiting for me on Thursday. Yeah, but I'm being fair.
I wanted to watch
I'm
my
being
teeth.
fair. I stayed home.
I'll see you in December.
Yeah, I'm fine. At least I'm open about it. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm an honest guy.
Yeah.
And
No, that's
also,
good.
if my patients want to talk about it, then we talk. And we talk about useful things. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must tell me their fears. They must tell me whatever. I'll tell them my experience and I educate them. That's how I live my life. Bring it out in the open and kick it, you know?
Be honest about every experience, ne?
Yeah, and avoid stigma. It is only stigma
Yeah.
if you let people whisper and gossip about it.
Yeah.
If there's nothing to gossip about, you can't have stigma about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My friend to me says
Yeah,
about
so-
alcohol issue that you are talking to me there about alcohol. So I'll go easy. But then thanks.
No,
Dr. K.
both sugar and alcohol, they cause inflammation of many people's membranes here and here. So it increases a lot of phlegm as well. You get lots of phlegm because of sugar and alcohol. Some people more than others. Blood group A more than others.
So wouldn't you then
So-
say a vegan diet is the best diet then? Because all the it doesn't meat produce more mucus?
Meat produces more mucus, but I'm more comfortable with chicken. And also, as an A positive person, I don't have the enzyme that digests red meat. So if I eat 2 pieces of chicken, I'm fuller than if I eat a big piece of T-bone. And T-bone gives me all kinds of irritation in the body. It irritates my colon and causes all kinds of problems. Red meat, that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for this chat. This is the first one. We're gonna have so many of them. And for your honesty, stay strong at the back there. Stay strong, guys.
Sharp. Thanks for the chat, man.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
At least we
Thanks
saw
for-
ourselves on TV.
Huh? We didn't get that.
Yeah.
At least we got to see ourselves on TV.
Guys,
Yeah.
no, Dr. K, we will chat in the background after this. Thanks.
Sharp. Thanks, bro. Thanks,
Thank you.
sis.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Catch us again next week. I think on Friday. On Friday, we have someone else that we're going to be talking to. I hope you are learning. I hope you are taking notes. And together, we'll beat this thing.
Yeah, like I think I liked what Dr. K said when he said it's not a lifestyle, it's your life. So change your life, guys. Quit alcohol, sugar, ladies, and let's start taking our multivitamins.
Hydrochloroquine. He spoke about it. We're gonna post a video recording of this, and then you can just go back hotter. And then we're just gonna take comments until this thing cuts us off. Maybe for the next 5 minutes.
So you can ask your question. I see you say Koto. You can ask your question. You said pity you couldn't comment.
The doctor is gone. Okay, he's the one talking about hydrochloroquine.
Oh, please say something. Yeah. But we did ask that.
We did ask. You
so please go check it
go
out.
Check. And then Majara Mupedi, you heard about the alcohol issue.
How can everybody knows about you and alcohol? I
can't post that.
Rep.
Majara, stay away from alcohol. Tunza.
Like this, like.
Man. Let's stay away, my man. Let's stay away. What else do you want to read?
I want to read everybody.
There's a long comment here. This one, 50 rand.
Oh yes, I saw this. I wanted to ask him to interview, but then I checked out. At Ovone, Dr. K selling, is it the eucalyptus for 50 Rand? Yeah.
Oh, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, catch us on the next one.
Damn, I missed this. You can always catch it, Mara. You can catch it. We're gonna post it. So we'll send you a link to the full video.
All right.
So yeah, that is it.
That's it.
How was your first day?
It was cool. Informative. And
Get like a whole experience. Like the first day of this.
I'm glad that we had a doctor on the first day, because
Yes.
now we go in with knowledge,
Yeah.
and then the other people probably they are drinking things and doing one. Then we can tell them that, hey, the doctor was actually said this about that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope the doctor will keep watching the rest as well.
No.
What else did I want to say? I just wanted to say, guys, I nearly got fired on my first day. Mr. Mopedi was mad because I was not even late. We're not late, but anyway.
Punctuality.
Yeah, I nearly got.
Thank you,
I
Khopoto.
It wasn't me. Use the WhatsApp number next time.
All right. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys.